Math has always been a big part of my life, and it's more than just something that sets me apart from my peers. It's given me skills that I use on a daily basis, and for things that I don't expect to use it for. I plan to work at NASA one day, and regardless of what job I have there, I'm going to need the math skills I've obtained throughout high school.
Math is more than just a problem solving equations and numbers. It's more about identifying problems and making problem solving efforts. In my future, I want to be a biomedical engineer, and that requires me to use mathematics to my advantage.
Math has been my favorite class all throughout high school. Each and every day I always enjoyed going to math class. Although at times certain math topics were very difficult, I was able to persevere and get the grade that I wanted. At the end of the year, when I took the Regents exam, I received a mastery grade, and I was very happy. This is exactly why I love math class.
So I've always been pretty good at math, but in 10th grade with Mr. Knapp, he really showed me the practical uses of math, and in every unit he would show us a real life situation for our math problems just to show us that not all math is useless and it can really be applied to real world problems. And because of him, I was able to go into new classes with a more open mindset to take on harder courses and harder material.
All of the math teachers in the school are really supportive. When I was in 8th grade, we were the first grade to take the Common Core regions, and they were very helpful throughout this process because there was a lot of unknowns for us, but they made sure that when we actually took the exam, we knew what we were doing and we knew what to expect.
Math for me is an opportunity to apply my skills to different areas of my life, like academically. You know, Miss Michael has taught us stuff that I've used in chemistry, that I've used in physics, and it's encouraged me to take on new challenges because there is a solution to every problem.
I really enjoy math because it's always been a subject I've been very strong in, and when I work with complex numbers and come to a final solution, it's very rewarding, and I love coming to that solution and getting that sense of accomplishment. And Mr. Knapp really showed me this last year when he was my math teacher. We did a Jeopardy game, and we would work with very challenging problems at the end, and coming to that solution was very accomplishing, and he enhanced my learning for math.
Mathematics is the driving force of today's innovation. That is why I plan to use math in my future career. Mathematics is also the instrument that will help us discover the mysteries of the universe. For instance, it has gotten us closer and closer to revealing whether we live in a simulation.
I like math because I like numbers and I like how they make sense and how they're always there. And I also really like how two people can do the same problem two completely different ways but still end up with the same exact solution.
Math is used all throughout high school. I decided I want to be a network technician, and I didn't realize that math would be a part of that until I took a networking class here. Now I know that math is going to be used all throughout my career.
Math is a subject in which I set as a priority both inside and outside of the classroom. My appreciation for math grew last year in my Algebra 2 and Trigonometry class with Mr. Knapp, where he instilled confidence in my math capabilities.
We use math every day, whether it's in the grocery store while checking out or in a restaurant while paying the bill. It is used to create infrastructure and technology and continues to be a big part of our society today.
I like math because there's always going to be a solid solution or answer, and I also really like it because I enjoy working with numbers and problem solving. I didn't always get math, but once I truly started to understand it, I really enjoyed it, and I love it, that feeling when it all just clicks and you can figure out a problem.
Ever since an early age, I've had a passion for mathematics. I found comfort in the definitiveness of numbers, and the straightforward difference between right and wrong is what distinguishes math from any other subject. More importantly, math can be applied to many different fields, from science and technology to business and medicine. And that is why I believe math is the most important subject to take and one of my favorite subjects that I've taken so far.
I like math because there's always a method on how to solve a certain problem. It ties everyday situations, and as it gets harder, it allows for a higher level of thinking.
I have come to realize that math is the most important subject you need to learn in school. Many other subjects, especially science, require at least some form of math. Math has helped me greatly in my chemistry class this year. Understanding and being able to solve math problems has given me tremendous confidence.
I was always fairly good at math, however, I never really liked or appreciated it very much until this year. My teacher, Mr. Knapp, helped me learn all the amazing things math can do. I also realized while in his class, all the things math can teach us and we can learn from it about the universe and our world.
Mathematics is the study of using numbers or quantities to be able to model, simulate, and even maybe forecast qualities. This idea of emulating real-life ideas as quantities is at the heart of every math lesson.
Math has always been one of my favorite subjects in school. By understanding problems, we improve our abilities to answer questions and think differently. Every year, each math teacher teaches us more, and I'd like to thank all of them. But math truly clicked for me in 7th grade, and I've enjoyed it since then, so I'd like to thank Miss Grogan, Miss Broyne, and Mr. Knapp.
Even though math was always one of my stronger subjects, it wasn't until this year that I have true appreciation for mathematics. My current math teacher, Mr. Knapp, has introduced a new way to look at problems that has helped me succeed. I always feel confident asking him questions and feel comfortable when I take his exams.
I've always enjoyed math, but when I had Mr. Knapp in 10th grade, he made me realize that I was actually good at math. Mr. Knapp encouraged me to become a hard worker and never give up on any type of problem. He made me realize that I can solve any problem with an open mindset. Mr. Knapp showed me how he's good at problem solving, and he has influenced the way I approach and persevere through many more difficult problems.
Math has always been a favorite subject of mine. It has helped me to succeed in many other subjects. My knowledge in math has helped me to shape me into the person I am today. In the future, I plan to use math to achieve my goal of becoming a doctor.
When I go to college, I plan on majoring in the field of medicine. Math is one of my favorite subjects and always has been, and I know I will need a strong understanding of this subject in order to succeed in this field. I feel that I will be prepared because of the great math teachers that have helped me understand the difficult concepts math has to offer.
In 7th and 8th grade, I had Miss Grogan as my math teacher, and not only did she teach me math, she taught me how to love math. My love for math has persisted throughout my high school career, and it's leading me into college. In my future, I hope to be an accountant, and all the math skills that I've learned at Oyster Bay High School have helped me to develop my skills and become the accountant that I wish to be someday.
I started taking computer science classes last year, and I realized that math was a huge part of it. So when I plan to be a programmer in the future, I'm going to need it every single day.
The sun is shining, melting the clouds away. Got me some blue sky action.